Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for December 2022. My name is Gabrielle, and this is going to be a reading looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. As you can see, the way that I do my readings is I go ahead and pull the oracle cards ahead of time, as well as clarify those oracle cards just to get things moving a little bit quicker. I do have a tarot deck we'll dive into, as well as my clarifying deck, and we will see where the messages go. Okay. In your recent past, you have faith in your dreams with the Tower card. This is a really interesting message to me, because it's almost like something fell apart. Something just felt like it wasn't working out. Something crumbled. Something around you, within you, in your life. I'm not sure. We'll get clarification. Something crumbled. Something fell down. But then the universe is like, but have faith in your dreams. So I'm not quite sure what that message means, and we'll definitely have to get clarification there. But yeah. In your current energy, you have a time for healing with the Page of Wands. So the way that I read this is, because Page of Wands for me, and for some reason, has always really been childlike energy, inner child energy. And it's interesting because this has come out in all three of the air sign readings in terms of really needing to heal some inner child, do some inner child work. So I almost feel like something crumpled in your recent past. Doesn't even have to be recent past. These are general readings, so you kind of just have to take them as it resonated, but something fell apart so that something could come back together. Because it's almost like the way, because then you have your don't let your past hold you back with the Strength card in reverse. So it's interesting because it's like something negative happened that you needed to heal from so that you could get what you wanted. But then it's like, but don't let what's happened to you keep you from what you want. Interesting reading here. I'm kind of excited to see what the messages are. So let's start with recent past. This is recent past for Aquarius. So something fell apart for you guys. Let's see. Some moving on. You have the Six of Swords with the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Oh goodness. Okay. See, the way that I'm seeing this, because this Three of Swords actually feels like it's in reverse a little bit. It's almost like in your recent past, you were healing from something that fell apart. Moving forward, moving on. Underneath that, you have the Devil. I don't know, this is actually going to take me a second to get. Then you had the Five of Cups in reverse. So it was almost like you were releasing sadness. Like maybe you knew, almost like maybe you were grieving it before it happened, or you knew it was falling apart and then it finally did, and it was almost like a relief because you had been dreading it for so long. But your recent past was actually, you actually did a lot of healing. But then you have a time for healing in your current energy. So I'm interested to see what that means, because you have the Devil and the Seven of Swords with the King of Wands. So something was revealed to you. Some secrets were revealed. Could be from someone else, it could be from the universe, whatever it was. It's like something happened that like it made you, I don't know if you walked away from something or someone else walked away from you, but it made it easier for you to handle. With the King of Wands here, I still kind of see you standing in your power. It's interesting. That's why this message is so interesting. It's like you didn't let this break you. And I feel like it's going to pay off. But with the Strength card in reverse, there's still this, like there is a little bit of lack of confidence. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, it's like something came out. Something was revealed. Something was said or heard or seen that made it easier for you to move on from the situation. Recent past for Aquarius. Okay, so you have the Fool in reverse, the World in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and that freaking Devil. My goodness. This Devil isn't you, though. It's like some devil energy around you. It's like that's what was easy for you to let go of. Because the Wheel of Fortune, that means good, positive karmic changes, things that you would see as good. And you have the World in reverse and the Fool in reverse. So the way that I see that is there is a new beginning for you. But this cycle had to close first. What is this Devil? I'm going to really quick, I want to clarify this guy. I want to know what's going on with this Devil card. So give me just a second. Clarifying the Devil card. I haven't been doing this in readings, but I want to know. I want to dive into this devil here. Clarification on the devil card. Who is this devil? Someone who has kept things, someone or something that has kept things from working out for you. The Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Someone that was really trying to... I don't like this energy. Someone that was really trying to control you. Ugh. It's like they... I keep saying they, so I feel like it was a person. And maybe you had that realization, and that's what made it easier to walk away. Anyway, I just wanted to get that. Dropped a card, but we're going to let that... okay, so walking away from some devil here. I don't want to pull that one yet. But that's actually what led to it's like leading, I don't know, it's like you felt like something good was going to come out of this tower. Like this tower wasn't a negative thing. Sorry for the bouncing camera. I need to grab this card really quick. Another thing that I'm realizing in this reading is that I feel very all over the place. I felt that when the reading started. Just like very like, woo. So I feel like whatever happened was kind of overwhelming and like, ooh, kind of chaotic energy. It could be that devil energy within itself. Okay, let's see. Now in your current energy, you have a time for healing with the Page of Wands. Because I feel like what's happening now is like, okay, why did I attract this situation to begin with? Figuring out like why this came into your life at all, right? Current energy for Aquarius. I don't like that controlling energy though. It makes me feel gross. Current energy for Aquarius. There's that freaking devil. This devil card is all over this. I'm pretty sure it's come out every time. Okay, Two of Cups in reverse. So there was some sort of a breakup. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, devil. It's like this devil energy was blocking you from what you want. And I don't think you realized it because I think maybe you thought this devil was what you wanted, or maybe not. Maybe it was even something outside that you were trying to get yourself away from. But with this Ace of Pentacles here, I see that there's an opportunity for you that is for you. And to be completely honest with you, I don't think anything can stop you from having it. But this energy, it is tried. It has tried, man. And honestly, it could just be a thought pattern, right? Like, don't just think of it as something outside. I feel like it's somebody because it's something that feels like it's had control over you. Like, owned you in a way. And you're breaking free from it. The Two of Cups in reverse. I'm going to keep putting him in here because I want to see what, I don't know, I'm very curious about this devil. All right, current energy for Aquarius. I mean, sure, it could mean you dealing with a Capricorn, but I don't really read cards necessarily that way. But yeah, obviously it could be that. Current energy for Aquarius. The Emperor, controlling someone that was controlling. I'm not kidding. High Priestess, King of Cups. Something you're needing to heal right now, and this could have started in childhood, feeling like you were always controlled. Your life and your decisions were controlled, and it's blocked you with the High Priestess in reverse here, because then you have the King of Cups in reverse. This is emotionally abusive. This is controlling. This is, you have the Empress in reverse. It's like, it's just a bunch of like taking away your power. But what I love about this Aquarius is you haven't stopped it. You haven't let it stop you from having faith what you want. It's affected your confidence, of course it has. But this controlling energy is, it's like you're healing the part of you, the child in you that's used to it. And it's blocked your intuition. It's blocked you from seeing what it is that you truly want and deserve. And that's why this Ace of Pentacles here, this opportunity, just know that whatever it is, it's yours. I mean, no matter how hard this energy tries, if you continue to just try to put one step in front of the other with your good intentions, you're going to get what you want out of this. Current energy the Nine of Cups. I mean, there it is right there, right? Like emotional wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's going to happen a lot faster than you think. But right now, there is a period of slowing down, because that Knight of Swords, it feels more in reverse to me, because there's that World card in reverse. There's a cycle that needs to be completed, and that's that you need to break out of. And what I feel like it is it's that energy of letting other people dictate your life. Because I feel like whatever this Devil energy is, it could be like one specific person, sure, that's followed you, but I almost feel like it's this energy that has been around you since you were a kid. Like you've just experienced it since you were a kid, whether it started with a father figure and carried into, you know, significant others, or whatever the case is. Could just be a father figure since the beginning, right? Like it could be whatever this reading, however this reading resonates to you, but I just see that there's like, first and foremost, just know that you're doing everything you need to be doing. If you're healing and processing and really trying to dive into this inner child energy, like you're doing what needs to be done. It's just, this energy is, it's gross. That's the best way I can describe it. Let's see immediate future for Aquarius. Okay. You have the Well in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. So this specific deck has 2 extra major arcanas, the Well being one of them. And the way that I read this message is, no matter what you seem to invest in, it feels like it's been a struggle for you. Like it feels like things haven't flowed for you. And it's almost, to a certain extent, it feels like when you are doing things on your own without somebody else, you know, dictating your decisions or telling you what to do or controlling you, that it almost feels like you don't even really know how to have that kind of freedom. And honestly, it's making me a little emotional. So what I see in your immediate future is like starting to, you know, invest in things for you, not for anybody else. Now, there's still a lack of confidence there, absolutely. I'm going to take this one because for me, it just describes the message a little better. If there's still a lack of confidence with the Strength card in reverse, but that makes plenty of sense because for some reason, I feel like you've been told your whole life that you can't, that you're incapable, that you're not able to do what it is you want to do. But I also feel like you're not letting that affect your decisions anymore. And I love that for you. I mean, this is a huge healing period for you, Aquarius. Immediate future for Aquarius, please. I don't want those. I want this. The Ten of Cups. There's the Ten of Cups and the Page of Swords. I love that. This opportunity is your long-term emotional fulfillment. Whatever you want here, whatever is coming to mind, it is what you want, or it is what's for you. There's the Ten of Pentacles is right underneath that. You have the Page of Swords here. It's like going about this, I mean, because this isn't how I usually read the Page of Swords, but with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands here, going about your life again with the innocence of being a child, instead of going about it with this, like I feel like maybe you had to grow up really fast or something, and it's because of that Devil energy that hasn't come out in your immediate future. Yet. Let's hope it doesn't. And I feel like it's you healing from this controlling energy is setting you free almost. It's like you're setting yourself free. Oh, I just got chills. That's amazing. This is really cool. Okay, immediate future for Aquarius. This is my favorite reading I've done so far. I used to have a tarot channel, and this is my first week back on a new channel, and I'm gonna cry. I love this message. Justice, Seven of Wands, the Lovers with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Things are about to take a really awesome turn for you guys. But the only way it's going to take that turn is if you stand true in what it is that you deserve. Because you've been told for a really long time that you deserve something else. That you deserve something negative, but you deserve something good. And that something good is here for you. It's here for you. Don't let your past hold you back from it. But with the Lovers here, don't just take that as a love connection. You know, that to me is love for yourself. It's also self-love. It's really like turning within and making sure that you truly love yourself first. Because with the Justice card, this is karmic balance. It's like that song by Taylor Swift, that her new album, the Karma song, about good karma. It's like, that's what I'm thinking of here. Like, you deserve karma. And one of my favorite lines in that song is, I'm probably not going to get the lyrics completely right, but it's like, karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? And that's kind of this energy I'm feeling. Like, it's like, I've done good things for myself. I do good things for other people. I have my best intentions out there. And you don't. And that's not my problem anymore. You know, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here. And I love it. This is a very liberating reading. This is really cool. This is why I like reading freaking tarot. I'm telling you. But yeah, this is my new channel. I used to have a different channel, but I stopped for a couple of years. So that's why I have, I think, this current moment, 1 subscriber, and I'm pretty sure it's myself. So, all right, this is clarifying recent past for Aquarius. I'm just gonna clarify these messages real quick, see if there's anything we're missing here. But this is a pretty straightforward reading, and it's really freaking cool. You guys are burnt out, or were in your recent past. It's like you just were done. Like, you got to a point where you were like, I am done. 4 of Cups with the 4 of Swords in reverse. Like, you were just like, I don't have to put up with this anymore. Like, it's like you had this epiphany where you were like, oh my gosh, I don't have to deal with this energy anymore. I don't have to do this. I don't have to rely on this to get me through. I don't need this energy, this person, or this could be a job too, right? And you just got tired of it. It was like you got tired of carrying the burden of this. Right. Recent past. I like it. And maybe something was revealed. Maybe something happened that was just like final straw. Like, that's another thing I'm feeling. With the 7 of Swords in reverse here, it's like final straw. Because you have the 6 of Swords first. Like, you moved on from something really freaking fast. And you knew, okay, you knew the Fool in reverse. You knew there was a new beginning because you have the Justice card here. We talked about this Justice card over here. This, you know, this karmic balance, the karma, the good karma. It's like you knew that walking away from this, you know, wasn't going to lead to anything bad. Because when we walk away from something, choosing ourselves, it's always going to work out, right? It might not feel like it at first. It might be a little bumpy. It might be scary. But we always know that when we choose ourselves and we walk away from something, that it's going to lead to something better for us. And so it's like you knew that there was a new beginning for you. You didn't necessarily maybe know what or when or how it was all going to work out, but it was like you just knew that like this couldn't be it. Like, getting treated this way or feeling this way couldn't be it. And so walking away from that, you were like, you know what? I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to put up with this. Okay, recent past for Aquarius. This is back to that energy of feeling all over the place. It's kind of insane how much I can tap into this energy, because it's like I'm a little bit just like, it's like exciting, but also like, I mean, liberating. That's the best way, but like nerve-wracking too. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of emotions in your recent past for sure, Aquarius. Okay, let's get one more. Sorry, I didn't want to take all those cards. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, nope, that's actually a break. What is that? That feels upright. There's the 4 of Swords. Okay. So you had it in reverse and you were like, I'm done. And now I feel like you know that stability is on its way. Because with the Queen of Pentacles upright, it would make more sense if it was upside down for this reading. But it feels upright. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like, that's the energy I'm getting. It's like you knew things were going to work out for you. And walking away for this. It's like you knew it. Again, you didn't know how, and that's why it's like you of course it affected your confidence, right? Like, feeling unstable or like losing something that is familiar always makes us, you know, feel a little unstable. But you held your ground really well, is what I'm feeling here, and I love that for you. Okay, let's get current energy for Aquarius. Probably hear my dog walking around, pacing. Okay, current energy for Aquarius, because this is a time for healing. Healing your inner child energy. Okay, you are lacking a little bit of hope. And that's why things are at a standstill. You have the Two of Swords in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse. You're lacking a little bit of hope for some sort of new opportunity here. And that makes sense. Of course, it's like what I just said, right? Like losing something familiar and stable is always going to make us feel a little rocky there for a second. But that's what you're healing, right? You're healing this idea that you needed this energy, that devil energy that kept popping out. Because I don't think you ever did. You might have felt like you did, but you never did. Okay, Aquarius's current energy. The Knight of Cups. You guys are going through an emotional... Okay. When I pulled out this Emperor in reverse, what came out? That King of Cups in reverse, right? I said that emotional abuse. I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling in this reading. You are healing a lot of your past abuse right now. I don't know why that message is coming through, but damn. I mean, it's a very emotional time for you guys right now, I feel like. And if it doesn't feel like it, no, I feel like it feels like it. Feels emotional, but I feel like it also, I mean, feeling is healing, right? Because it is a time for healing. You've got to feel it to heal it, to release it. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. It's just a little bit like, don't, you know, this is one of my favorite things to talk about, and I've been talking about this in my own personal life with myself a lot recently, is you have to learn to process your emotions without believing them. You know, process the sadness and the anger and the frustration without believing that they're telling you some sort of a truth. Let's get one more for Aquarius's current energy. Oh my God. What? That never happens to me. What? Hang on one second, guys. I'm gonna take those two because I feel pulled to those. But this is crazy. This reading has been insane. I haven't dropped cards like in one other reading, and then in your reading I've dropped like half the deck twice. It feels like. Okay. So you have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So you're in the last stretch of something, and that last stretch is the last stretch of anxiety. I have dog hair all over his cards. This is insane. Okay. You're in the last stretch of something. Of some cycle. I mean, we talked about that, right? With the World card in reverse, it kept popping up. There's a cycle that needed to be completed. It's like, I feel like you're on your own because, like I said, you're setting yourself free, right? And I feel like you started doing that, and that did bring about a lot of anxiety. Because if you're used to relying on a certain energy to get you through, like, here's the best way I can describe this. And I don't know why I feel like I should tell my own personal story in this. I don't usually, but it's just the best way I can relay this. I was working for somebody, and I only worked for her for about 9 months. And when I first started working with her, because of my past of really needing to prove myself to people that were above me, I really wanted her to be proud of me. So I worked myself into overtime until that became the expectation. And so she was no longer appreciative of what I did, because not essentially killing myself for her didn't make her happy anymore. She wasn't appreciative of it. It was the expectation. And so eventually I tried to set boundaries and say, hey, I can't continue to do this anymore. And she got upset, and long story short, I ended up having to quit, and it did not go well. Now, I mention this because when I quit that job, it was very scary for me because I was completely out on my own, right? I no longer had a job, and I was so used to having a boss or having someone tell me what to do that I didn't trust myself to be able to do it on my own. And I get that, right? When you leave the stability of the comfortability of what you've always known, then it's always scary going into the unknown. But I feel like that's what you're doing now, and by setting yourself free, you're finding the path that is meant for you. I mean, right here you have I know the cards just went everywhere, but you do have this Wheel of Fortune. Good change is coming, right? Where is it? Right here. All right, immediate future for Aquarius. I promise not to drop the card. I guess I'll try not to. That was crazy. Immediate future for Aquarius. That never happens to me. And that's why I just feel like things have been all over the place. It almost, like, the way that I feel that is like Like, you're in an energy right now with the time for healing. It's like a regrouping energy. Like, that's the best way I can describe what just happened. There's the clarifying the Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. You're working toward the right things. You're investing in the right things. Because you have the King of Pentacles here. You're investing in the right things in the right ways. There's the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so that makes plenty of sense. And there's the Six of Pentacles. You're investing. Things are going to start to reciprocate for you. They really are. In your immediate future, but you've got to hold, you can't let your past hold you back. You can't hold on to thinking that you need stability or need the security of control, because you don't. There's the Wheel of Fortune that popped out, right? We talked about that already. And there's the freaking Seven of Pentacles again. I love tarot. So you have this Ten of Cups. We talked about your long-term emotional fulfillment, and you know that doesn't just mean love. It can mean physical or material stability can bring about emotional stability. So things are moving, the Wheel of Fortune, in the right direction for you. They're changing in a positive way for you to give you what you want, and it's because of what you're investing in here. You're investing in the right things. So don't think that you're not. It might feel like you're not because it's scary, because you don't have that level of control anymore, or someone's not, control. That was the biggest thing, right? When I left on my own, I didn't have the control of an income, a security of an income. But I've done tarot before, and I know I can do it again. So it's so much better being uncertain about where money's going to come from, as opposed to giving away your worth to somebody else because you feel you need them. And that's not exactly what I'm saying the situation is. That's just an example. One more for immediate future. Immediate future for Aquarius. There's the Ten of Pentacles, which we had that Ten of Pentacles come out again. It came out in reverse, but even if it is in reverse, no, it's not. It's upright. I feel it. There's the Queen of Swords. I mean, you're showing up in your own reading. Whether you're male or female, you're showing up in your own reading. And I see the Seven of Wands. It's saying, look at this energy. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Like, stand tall in what it is you deserve and keep investing in what you're investing in. You might feel scared. There's going to be triggers, right? There's going to be triggers that's going to try to say, "Ooh, you're making the wrong move," or "Oh, you need to go backwards," or "You should have never left that person," or "You should have never left that job," or "You should have never done this or that," or blah, blah, blah. Don't believe those triggers. Their triggers are just that. They're just triggers, right? They're not truths. They're not telling you how things are. They're telling you what you're afraid of. They're telling you what you've experienced. All right, let's get an advice card for Aquarius. Advice card for Aquarius. Advice card for Aquarius. This has been a really cool reading. Thanks for sticking with me. It's been a leap of faith. Take a freaking leap of faith. You have the Five of Swords in reverse. This isn't you against the world. I feel like you keep showing up as this King of Wands. Have this confidence. Take this leap of faith. I don't know what that means. Take the leap of faith, though. Let go of the you against the world mentality. Let go of the idea that you need anybody else to survive. Not just survive, but thrive. And take the freaking leap of faith. Set yourself free. You are setting yourself free, but take the leap of faith and enjoy the process, because it's about to be really freaking good for you guys. It is really good for you. Just gotta believe it. All right, Aquarius. Any information on a personal reading is in the description box below. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys next week. Thank you.